All right, so we're going to show you how to clock in and out using your computer, your work computer, via the method. You can also, if you end up working at Virtual Academy, Virtual, it's the same method. So you're going to log in using your first name and last name if that's what you did for your username/ID and your password. If you have forgotten either one of these, you will have to click these buttons here below via computer only. It does not work with the mobile app to click these buttons. It only works if you're on a computer online. Human Resources, the GC Central Office cannot reset these logins for you. Only you can do the reset yourself. So we're going to click sign in. Okay, it's going to take you to absence management where you can report your absences. We're going to go up here to the left hand side where it says absence management, and you're going to click on it to drop down. So now you can see both absence management and time and attendance. You will have to click on time and attendance. Now it's going to take you to time and attendance, and this is the screen that you're going to see. Here is the time clock that you can clock in and out. You're going to click on that. And then you're going to click sign in, and it says success. Your screen must say this via the app, the computer, or the kiosk laptop scanner at the school site. If it doesn't show success, that means you didn't clock in and out. It says sign in, and this is the time that you signed in at 2:42 p.m. You can click return and then close out, as we have to wait a few minutes before it'll let me clock out to show you what that looks like. You can click over here to see your schedule. This is the schedule that was provided to Human Resources by your principal. And here it shows you the morning half, lunch break, and then the afternoon half. Go back up, go to the home on the left-hand side. Here you can see the mobile barcodes. This is what is the barcode that's on your employee ID badge on the back. You're gonna click your name here, and then it shows you the same barcode and the same number. You can print this for your own records if you want. You can print it on a sticker, however, wherever you want to save it for this to work on the kiosk at the school. Go back to home. This here is the timesheet, which we highly recommend that all employees review their timesheets daily after the end of their shift or every time you clock out or on a break, just to double check to make sure everything is working correctly. As you see here, it's clocked in at one point and then clocked out for lunch and then clocked back in and then clocked out for the day. And here you'll see that I clocked in earlier with showing you how to clock in. And then we'll give it a few more minutes. It should let me start to clock out. Down here is if you're doing extra assignments. So we're going to go back to home, go back to the time clock. We're going to sign out. And now it says success with the sign out. And this is the time I signed out. Now, if you're signing out for lunch, you have to remember what time you clocked out, 2:44. That is 30 minutes from 2:44. You can't clock in any earlier than that. It must be 30 minutes from 2:44. Unless your school schedule has their lunch for 45 minutes, then it would be 45 minutes from 2:44, because that typically means you're staying later or you're coming in 15, you're staying later 15 minutes or you're coming in 15 minutes earlier. Your return, and the same thing would be if you're taking an hour lunch. It must be an hour from that time that you clocked out. Now, if you're doing extra hours, you have to go here to where it says job type, location. You need to do the drop down. Here's the regular position, and then here's all the extra trainings that this person is set up for. So if you're going to do GLAD training right now, you'll have to select GLAD training. If you do not select this, it won't process payment correctly. So you must make sure you do the drop down and you select the correct position that you're working on. So say we'll do IB, select that, and then you hit sign in, and then it's done successfully. And then down here, it tells you exactly where you signed in. you signed in doing IB planning training. Hit return. And then say you're doing GLAD training. And it does the same thing. You signed in, GLAD training, planning, etc. And you will only see these trainings if it has been approved and you received an email from Human Resources. This here is for change PIN. I believe this was explained previously in the absence management video. This is your current PIN and this is your current phone number, which is your kiosk ID. So if you forgot your ID badge from the kiosks, which is the laptops with the scanners at the school site, you have to put in the phone number and the PIN number. Now, if you change your PIN number, you must remember this PIN number. It does not update the PIN number here. This is a generated PIN number that the system generates for that school district. If you change it to a number you'll remember, you must make sure you have that written down somewhere to remember, because unfortunately, nobody will be able to retrieve that number because that's a specific to you number. It will not email to HR, or anybody in central office, or to you what that number is. So if you go and change it, make sure you hit the change button and you have it written down somewhere. So that's how you can clock in and out via the computer on your desk or from home. It's a little bit differently when we do mobile app and the kiosk. So go please watch the videos on how to clock in and out from mobile app and from a kiosk. Thank you.